Just minutes from Interstate 65 at Jeffersonville, Indiana, is a hidden treasure that many miss when they visit southern Indiana. The Howard Steamboat Museum is a 22-room Romanesque Revival mansion completed in 1894 for Edmond Howard. Edmond's father, James Howard, had came to Jeffersonville, Indiana at only 19 years old and started a shipyard. In its lifetime, it produced over 3,000 watercraft. Many of these are considered the finest steamboats ever made. It was the biggest inland shipbuilder in the United States and was operated by 3 generations of Howards. The mansion was built right in front of the Ohio River and the shipyard. What makes this mansion interesting is that Edmond had the same craftspeople that built his fancy riverboats walk across the street and build the mansion itself. For the wealthy Howard family, it was part home and part showplace. If there was a new novel invention, you can bet they were the first to have it. The opulence begins the moment you step into the mansion. Beautiful wood and appointments are everywhere. This is my favorite room. You can definitely see elements of a riverboat interior. You can see faces from the past in this room. And holidays spent here. Amazing craftsmanship was complemented by Edmond's wife's purchase of oriental rugs, chandeliers, furniture, and brass beds from Chicago's 1893 World's Fair. These items were sent from Chicago to Jeffersonville on a train and are on display to this day. Something tells me not everything was Mrs. Howard's idea. Going upstairs, you'll notice a grand stairway. This was a replica of one built in a steamboat. The Howard Mansion was one of the first places in southern Indiana to have indoor plumbing. Before that, no matter how rich you were, you had to go outside to an outhouse or use a pot that sat under your bed. There was no shortage of modern conveniences here at the Howard Mansion. They even had a fireplace in the bathroom. The bathroom sinks were fancy and hand-painted. This brass bed was purchased for $418 in 1893. That's the equivalent to $11,000 in today's money. Mrs. Howard bought 4 of them. There are many models and other artifacts to admire at the Howard Steamboat Museum. Outside is a beautiful carriage house that can be rented for special occasions. There's also a pilot house, like ones you'd see on the top of all steamboats. Belle has an interesting history. It was made in 1874 and spent the first part of its life at a monastery. It was then moved to the Mississippi Queen Steamboat. And then, in 2008, it was placed here as a memorial to where the Mississippi Queen was built, here at the Howard Shipyard. And the largest artifact here, the original paddle wheel to the Delta Queen. If you love mansions, steamboats, and history, you should make plans to visit the Howard Steamboat Museum.